And my next big review is... Hey, settle down. I'm not going to do that to you. Today I'll be reviewing Ted Chiang's Stories of Your Life and Others. The great thing about anthology reviews is that you can concentrate on only a few entries in the collection, while still gaining an insight into the collection as a whole. And from the 5 short stories, or more accurately, novellas, that I have read, I now know that I have been introduced to an extraordinary new talent in science fiction. Chiang, much like Clarke, Baxter, and Bova, deals in hard science fiction, or the deriving of narratives from clear scientific principles. Chiang's works are more philosophical than most, addressing quandaries of psychology, mathematics, and free will, and are generally more compact than the planet-sweeping epics of his peers. No detail is superfluous. The sentencing is elegant, profound, and never verbose, and Chiang succeeds in his intimate investigations into the mindsets of every character. Chiang is a humane and learned writer, and can contend with the best of them in originality and quality. In his informative appendix, Chiang notes the value of an ending that is both surprising and inevitable. This awareness sprang from the equation e to the power of pi times I plus 1 equals 0, a cosmically rare, perfect arrangement, and informed the story division by 0. Similar in some respects to Levin's Madman Dreams of Turing Machines, a book I reviewed previously on this channel, this short story follows a young mathematician as her sanity buckles under a proof announcing the inconsistency of mathematics, of arithmetic specifically. If an irrefutably true idea arose to crush your sense of certainty, how would you feel? Chiang asks us. The narrative progresses on a pattern of current, flashback, and brief lesson, marked by neat symbols, and is thus more tight and digestible than most others I've read. But surprising and inevitable are 2 terms that apply for every story in Chiang's collection. Stories of Your Life intrepidly throws continuity out the window, plausibly managing flashbacks of events that are yet to happen. In its context of alien visitation and the notion of language influencing how we compute the world, this strategy works. Understand is a remarkable portrait of a brain-dead drowning victim being boosted to superintelligence by a controlled serum, and superbly illustrates the painful enlightenment open to such a level of skull-splitting genius. Chiang manages no less than the complete reconstruction of logic and language in this piece, but also reminds us that nothing is without flaws, namely hubris. The evolution of human science posits an entire race of brainy supermen like Leon, of Understand, and recounts, in documentary style, our attempts to adapt the inaccessible science of the metahumans into a form we regular people can grasp. This, like liking what you see, is not as eye-catching as the other entries, but is still very well written. I'm a big fan of Stephen Baxter and his Manifold trilogy, but, to be honest, I like Chiang's short fiction a little more. I tend to prefer reading short stories and journalism to novels, and Stories of Your Life and Others is an enduring and compelling collection in this love 'em and leave 'em form of writing. Highly recommended.